I am pleased and proud to be in position to this year present the award by way of a tribute to Attorney Brian Beverly as the 2023 recipient of the Wake County Bar Association's prestigious Joseph Branch Professionalism Award. It is indeed a great honor, and it's an honor that Attorney Beverly has both earned and is now receiving with a great deal of admiration for what he represents for our profession, as well he represents for the whole state of North Carolina.
I consider it both an honor and a blessing to have practiced law with Brian Beverly for the last 27 years. While he only started a year ahead of me, I've always considered Brian an older brother, undoubtedly because he's always been wise beyond his years. His competence and good judgment are always present. While he's from Maryland and an avowed crab cake snob, he's a UNC Tar Heel through and through.
I've had the privilege of knowing Attorney Beverly since the 90s. So it's been my honor for almost 30 years now to see him grow and to blossom into that fledgling, promising law student to now the great attorney that he has become and whom we honor at this time. In having a chance to see Attorney Beverly grow and prosper as he has, I've seen that up close and personal. When I was a trial judge in the Wake County courts, he would often appear for calendar calls and even had one trial in front of me, which was a jury trial. And I was immensely pleased to see, from a detached view of course, but admiring how he navigated the process in terms of the case that he was trying. He was, in every sense, the personification of professionalism and has only grown in that arena.
We at Young Moore are so proud of Brian on receipt of the Joseph Branch Professionalism Award, but none of us are surprised. In preparation, of course, I had to look up the word professionalism. The definition I found that I like best is this one. It doesn't mean wearing a suit. It doesn't mean carrying a briefcase. Rather, professionalism means conducting oneself with responsibility, integrity, accountability, and excellence. Brian Beverly is the embodiment of professionalism.
He is always prepared, always analytical, always intellectual, and always represents our profession in such a way that you can't help but be proud of what we do as lawyers, as jurists, as well as to see him and understand who we are indeed to be if we consider ourselves to be true professionals.
Since arriving at Young Moore & Henderson in 1995, Brian has always been, in the words of one of my partners, steady Eddie. He has the enviable quality of remaining so calm in the face of challenging and often complicated circumstances. He also has the self-confidence combined with the humility to openly consider input from all sides and to look for a fair and reasonable solution every time.
As he becomes a lion of our profession, as he continues to grow in it and mature in it, I see where he's reaching back as well, bringing along a new generation of lawyers as he exudes professionalism himself, while also bringing along the younger attorneys to understand what it means to be a true profession and to respect our craft, to respect our position in society, and what is entrusted to us when there are those that come into our courtrooms to understand that there's a need for justice, but likewise in the pursuit of justice, there is a need to uplift those that are a part of our system.
Over the years, of course, Brian has accumulated lots and lots of accolades. He's litigated many cases to verdict in both state and federal courts in North Carolina. He's a certified mediator. He served on the North Carolina Bar Association's Board of Governors. He's the past president of the Wake County Bar Association and the North Carolina Association of Defense Attorneys. He's a member of the American Board of Trial Advocates, the American College of Trial Lawyers, and the International Society of Barristers. He holds an AV peer review rating from Martindale-Hubbell. In addition, he has always led the ethics portion of our lawyer retreat at Youngmore and Henderson every year. He's also on our ethics committee, and anytime a lawyer has questions about how to proceed, Brian and others on that committee help to direct them correctly.
I had occasion to appear several times in front of Chief Justice Joseph Branch. Everything that I remember about Chief Justice Branch as I looked at him and marveled at his characteristics is embodied in Attorney Brian Beverly. Brian Beverly is indeed one who deserves the Joseph Branch Professionalism Award. And in Attorney Beverly, I see not only a standard of professionalism continuing, but a standard of professionalism that is being risen to a new standard.
In a world of egos and pursuit of wealth, Brian is steadfast in his dedication to his client's best interests. None of his accomplishments have gone to his head. Rather, what immediately shines through when you meet Brian is his unshakable integrity, loyalty, conviction, and faith. The details of his faith aren't important in this context, but what's clear is his unflappable belief in a benevolent power greater than himself, infinitely more knowledgeable than himself, with a plan to help Brian be the best man, father, husband, and lawyer that he can be. Brian rests humbly in that knowledge, allowing that power to clearly work through his efforts for the betterment of Brian, his family, his community, his profession, and ultimately the world. Brian, today and every day, we are so proud of you, and we consider it such an honor to call you our partner.
So Attorney Beverly, thank you for allowing me to have this privilege to pay tribute to you and to introduce you to our fellow members of the bar. And congratulations on this well-deserved award.